Welcome back to map 3 of Mike 3D versus Flux. This is Rob Konsu again with Nietzsche from the GGL Wire, and an outstanding match against Mike 3D with the last second frag to send this into map 3. And as I've been telling you, Nietzsche, it's been like that all night.
It's unbelievable, man. It was literally last second. There was 1 second left on the clock. Mike 3D was outside the pagoda, Flux inside the pagoda trying to hide, able to get that last second rocket all the way into the pagoda to get Flux knocked out. Mike 3D now in the third round, already up 2-1. There's 3-1 as he gets a quick respawn kill on Flux. So now Mike 3D up 3-1. And looks like Mike 3D's getting that early lead once again, just like he did last map, man. And you were right, absolutely. Flux with an advantage in the first round because he was warmed up. He'd been playing matches all day. Mike 3D, on the other hand, with no matches yet today, seems to have gotten his legs after that first map and has now gotten an early lead. Still 3-1. He's with 125 health for Mike 3D, 112 for Flux with that flak cannon, taking some long shots, and he's going to try and ambush him with the shot combo, but unable to get him. And there goes Flux again. Mike 3D taking him down with another quick kill. Mike 3D still up at 125, and Flux now down 4-1. Mike 3D on a killing spree, taking 5 kills in a row to bring that score up to 5-1, and Mike 3D picking up that shield belt as he gains control of the map here. Early lead by Mike 3D, and he's showing the same things that he was last round, and maybe he's learned and he won't let that swap back to the other way like they did last round. Last map, Flux was able to bring it back from a 4-0 deficit all the way up to an 8-4 lead, though he did wind up losing the map in the end as Mike 3D gained control of the shield belt area and really utilized that well to get some consecutive kills, go on a killing spree, and wind up finishing him off with a last-second kill as we were discussing. So now it's score 5-1 with Mike 3D at 113 health, Flux at 100. Flux is now running over. He looks to be hiding back in the corner near the shield belt spawn, while Mike is over by the damage amplifier. Yes,
and as I was going to say, this match is going to really be a telling factor in, of course, the outcome of this tournament. The winner earns the right to go back into the winners bracket finals to fight Pure Rhythm for the grand finals, where they would then have to beat Pure Rhythm twice in order to win the match. Both these guys, of course, not wanting to lose. Mike 3D was the guy that lost to Pure Rhythm, and he definitely wants to get a redemption at Pure Rhythm in the grand finals. And then Flux, has been battling all tonight at, outstanding match after outstanding match right there, connecting with frag number 3 against Mike 3D, and trying to get this match back into his favor. 11 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Still plenty of time for anything to happen. Mike 3D off the spawn, has the link gun, no shielding, and goes down to the rocket of Flux. He does respawn over by that far sniper rifle, and is going to go back over towards this shield belt spawn area. I do believe that it is going to be spawning anytime now. Only has a sniper rifle and a stinger. He is able to get that shield nevertheless, but gets cornered inside of that health pagoda, and the rockets of Flux nail him down. Right now, tied 5-5. Flux, wow, in fact, going down to Mike 3D's rockets right now, 6-5 with 10 minutes, 57 seconds.
He picked up those rockets right as he spawned and immediately whipped around and just got 2 quick shots in on Flux to take him out. And really well played spawn kill there from an opposite spawn kill, for lack of a better term, from Mike 3D. So you see Flux now with that bioweapon again. He's got it fully charged, trying to maybe plant some traps for Mike 3D, running into the rocket room, and you see Mike 3D on the other hand at the top of the rocket room, jumping down onto Flux, getting a quick rocket shot in. But is he going to be able to get Flux? And he is able to get Flux as he lays some of those biospheres down on the ground, but not able to get any of them to stick onto Mike. Mike now with a 7-5 lead as he heads over to the spawn for the shield belt right on time, exactly as it spawns, and picks that up as he heads back towards the rocket room. And it looks like he's going towards those jump boots. Now he's already got a pair. He's going to head up to that armor and back towards the health vials as well. Although he's not going to pick any of those up as he's already got 130 health. A couple rocket shots coming in on Flux from Mike 3D as he's down near that health area with the link gun. And there you see Flux trying to hide in the back corner. Flux getting some rocket fire in. It's an exchange of rockets. Both players getting some shots in as Flux switches over to that flak cannon. Flak cannon shots coming in at Mike. Mike down to 48 health. Flux only with 1 health left, and he does get killed finally with a nice rocket shot from Mike, bringing Mike up to an 8-5 lead.
You know, what I'm seeing here is both of these guys know the dark spots of this map, the blind spots, and they're trying to ambush their opponent. The problem with that is because they both know them, they both know to check all of these corners. As you see right there, Mike3D flies in and specifically is checking that corner for Flux and is able to just ram a rocket right in him and get the frag. You know, these guys can't be doing the same exact tactics that they have been doing against lesser skilled people, because guess what? These guys are just equally as skilled as the other guy, and knows that you need to check all of these corners when you're going around this map.
And you know, Flux seems to be the one suffering the wrath of that problem, as he gets taken out a couple times now in one round with some nice blind fire shots by Mike3D. I'm sorry, Mike3D now with a 9-5 lead as he gets another kill. Now 10-5 lead for Mike3D over Flux, as Flux respawns and is going to head over towards that shield belt spawn. I'm sorry, he's going to head over to the top of the rockets and maybe get a quick kill from a sneak kill on Mike3D. Mike3D sees him though, uses those jump boots to get the biosphere shots in on Flux. Flux with that link gun is going to try and get him, but Mike3D able to get a rocket shot in on Flux and pick up that shield belt. Mike3D now commanding this map, picking up those health containers to bring him back up to 94 health with that shield belt for another extra 100 health, and the armor. Now with the 50 armor spawn, he's going to have a grand total of about almost 250 hit points.
Yep, and really we're seeing a complete inverse of what we saw on this first match. Mike3D with 8 minutes left to go has a commanding 11-5 lead right now, and it's not impossible to Flux to come back, but he definitely nice shot combo from Flux, completely blowing Mike3D off of his line, down to 13 health with the flat cannon. Flux trying to connect with a kill right here to get his 6th frag up on the board. Still only 13, and finally Flux gets the job done. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left, 6-11. Flux right now in somewhat of a control, going over towards this shield belt spawn area. Picks up a couple of those health bubbles in the pagoda. Over there with the flat cannon, going up against Mike3D. Close quarters against Mike's sniper rifle, and is unable to connect. Really, neither of them are able to connect right there, spamming some of that flak into the health pagoda. Up that ramp, both of those guys on that elevator. Rocket launcher up, shaft from Mike3D, but Flux finally is able to finish off Mike3D right there. 7 frags to 11, 7 minutes left.
You know, it's interesting, that flat cannon versus sniper rifle, not a single of those sniper rifle shots landed, so you saw Mike3D sitting down at around 10 health for a while as Flux could not get that final flat cannon shot to end the frag. But he is able to finally get it with a rocket shot as they both run back into that rocket room. You see now Flux heading back over into the shield belt spawn area as he jumps up behind Mike and gets a nice rocket shot into the secondary sniper spawn over by the shield belt area with right through the doorway in with the rockets, and takes out Mike to bring the frag difference now only to 3. It's 11-8 in favor of Mike3D, but Flux seems to have a little bit of a momentum advantage here. Mike3D going up towards that armor spawn, that 50 armor spawn, as well as those health files, now up to 140 health, and Mike3D now also with that 50 armor, but Flux does have the shield belt and the rockets at a full health. He's going to try and get a shot combo, a nice little shot combo to bring Mike3D out. He's not going to get landed though. He is still at 140 health, and probably with that full armor, that full 50 armor as well. Flux as well at full health, 100 health, and the shield belt. Don't know if he took any damage there from the incoming rocket shots from Flux. So both players now sort of at odds. Mike3D going for those jump boots. He's going to try and jump up onto the top half of the rocket room, into the top rocks, and pick up some extra ammo for his rocket launcher. Both players sort of keeping it at distance. They don't want to, they don't seem to want to engage with only 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock left. You now see Flux coming in with those shot combos, trying to get a nice long range shot combo on Mike3D. Unable to get any damage again though. Both players still keeping each other at a healthy distance. You see Mike3D now up at 160 health. He's definitely collecting those vials, trying to get that long term advantage. See if he can't get a couple quick kills to widen that lead that he's got over Flux.
Well, as we saw with Flux in the last match, making that remarkable comeback, he knows that timing is critical. Not only does he need a lot of health, but also if he were to try and go on a killing spree right now, he would then leave a fair amount of time for Mike3D to come back. Really about the 4-minute mark is when he wants to start that killing spree and have a good health advantage to get back in this and seal the deal on this match. Although right here we are going toe-to-toe on this shield gun spawn, or sorry, shield belt spawn. 83 health right now for Flux going up that ramp, and in fact bumps his head on something. Goes over towards this shield belt spawn and finishes off Mike 3D right there. 9 frags, and this is about the time that he wants to start to pick things up and get this match back in his favor and seal the victory right here. Although only 46 health on his bar, picks up those boots, goes up towards this armor spawn, spams out a couple rockets just to make sure that Mike 3D is not over there. Goes over towards this rocket room and is going over towards the shield spawn right here. Kind of questioning on his resolve on going for this killing spree right now, although 11-10 with only 31, he is able to pick up those 2 health bubbles, and obviously he knows a little bit more than me as he got farther in this tournament than I could ever have.
Wow,
and right
that was
there,
a beautiful opportunity there. Flux getting the extra kill, getting that kill to bring it up to 11-11. He was only 10-20 health as Mike 3D got a nice little body shot in there with the sniper rifle, but Flux able to get a nice shot around the corner with the rocket to bring that frag count up to 11-11. He's waiting for those health bubbles to respawn as well as the shield belt. He does get the shield belt, but the health bubbles are not back up. There they are, bringing him back up to 70 health. Getting a couple rocket shots in as the Stinger fire comes in from Mike 3D, hoping to get that rocket kill, and there you see Flux now taking the lead, 12-11. Flux getting a nice killing spree. This is exactly what we were talking about, Constantine.
That is why
3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
That is why the jump boots are so important on this map. Flux would not have been able to collect that frag as well as many other strategical points in this map if he did not have those jump boots. As I was saying, I was talking to Mike 3D late last night. This map is all about shield, rocket, jump boots, and really Flux proving that theory right now with the rocket launcher, with the shield belt, and with the jump boots. Going into this health pagoda right here to pick up those 225 bubbles. Right now, only 58 health. Mike 3D really needs to come in here and...
Wow, and a beautiful rocket shot down onto the head of Mike 3D. Mike 3D down to 7 health only. He's going to try and get up with the jump boost to that armor. He is able to get in there and make a run for those health vials to bring him back up to 32 health. Flux still at 58, waiting for those health bubbles to respawn. He is able to get the shield belt, though, which brings him up to a max of 158 hit points. So he does it with that shield belt and his 58 health combined. He's got 158 hit points. He's going to try and zero in on Mike 3D, who is back up to 97 health, but I don't believe he has any armor. He may have that 50 armor, and there you see a rocket shot coming in for Mike 3D. It's rocket toe-to-toe as Mike 3D now is still at 97 health, Flux down to 58 with a couple shots taking his shield belt down. His shield belt is all the way down now, 26 health left for Flux as Mike 3D now at 63 health, and he backs off. He does have the advantage, but he doesn't know it, and there you go. You see Mike 3D getting that kill, 29 health left. Flux pushing in with only 26 health left. He thought maybe he could get that kill, but not able to. That score now, 12-12 with a minute and 50 left in the final round of this match. 79 health for Mike 3D, 100 health for Flux as he respawns with that shock rifle, and he's going to go to the rocket room, but is not able to get the kill. He grabs out that flat cannon, and there you see kill for kill, it looks like, but no, Mike 3D is going to get the advantage. He's not going to go down, and Mike 3D now with the lead of 13-12 as he picks up that shield belt. Only 24 health. He's got those rockets in the lower rocket room, picking up those shield bubbles in the lower rocket room, bringing them back up to 74 health, in addition to that 100 hit point shield belt. Now Flux also grabbing the bioweapon. He's going to try and get a long-range bioweapon stick on him, and he is able to get that bioweapon stick, and Flux with a nice grab on a kill there, bringing the score back down to 13-13, picking up that flat cannon as well as the rocket launcher in the lower rocket room. 129 health for Flux. Mike 3D with the Stinger trying to get some long-range kills, but is not able to. 1 minute remaining as Flux picks up another kill with the rockets to bring it to 14-13. He's got to hold on to this lead right here. He needs to get one more kill, stretch that lead out. It's 50 seconds left on the clock. Mike 3D is desperately searching out Flux, trying to get some weapons. Flux is playing it smart, keeping cool, not moving too much. He's over by that shield spawn, waiting for it to come up. Flux with 121 health. 36 seconds left on the clock. He is able to pick up that shield belt. 121 health plus that 100-point shield belt as he almost gets another kill on Mike 3D, and there it goes. 30 seconds left on the clock. Is he able to get another kill? Still with the shield belt, bringing him up, and Flux able to take down Mike 3D. There it is, guys. 15-13 with 20 seconds left. That may be good game unless Mike 3D can pull out some crazy spawn kills right here. He's got the rocket launcher putting in some shots on Flux. Flux down to 50 health, 21 health, 28 health, 14, but Mike 3D goes down. 21 health left for Flux. Almost could have turned it around there. 7, 6, 5 seconds left. 16-13. Looks like it's going to be the final score. Flux over Mike 3D.
Mind-boggling levels of own that I have never seen before is is all that I can say. I mean, really, all three of these matches have just been so action-packed, and really all the matches tonight, I really can't be more pleased with how this game is turning out. And in fact, I haven't even had time to mention all of our sponsors, which I should do. Of course, this tournament is hosted by 50caliber.net and Ventrilo provided by nationvoice.com, game servers provided by stealthservers.net, and of course the 50 Caliber website is designed by secogaming.com. Check it out, and I hope you guys will check out the grand finals, which are up next. This has been Rob Consu with Nietzsche from the GGL Wire. We are out.